Hello and welcome to 360 Sports on Trust TV. I am Emmanuel Fashemi. That was one of the respective games between Rivers United and Plateau United at the Just Township Stadium. That game went in favor of the Plateau side. Despite that red card, they were able to win that game 3-2. It ended in that particular game. On that note, I welcome you to the program. We had a lot lined up for you in the program, from Nigeria straight down to Europe. The games are back, and Nigerian players are back to their respective clubs, and they are playing so well. Some of them started and some didn't start for their clubs in Europe, and we're going to be looking at the match day 20 fixtures of the Nigerian Premier Football League actions over the weekend across stadiums in Nigeria. It's still a painful one. We're still waiting for an Abuja-based club to play in the NPFL. But when it comes to the NWFL, we have Nigeria Rattles. They are based in Abuja here that plays in the Women's League. But for the Men's League, we are still yet to have a club that will be representing the capital territory, the center, the headquarters of this great country, Nigeria, still playing in the Nigerian Premier Football League. We'll get to all of that. And it was a big one over the weekend. All Chelsea fans, I know they are happy of what happened at the Emirates Stadium, at the Etihad Stadium. They were able to get that draw. I know Chelsea fans are proud, but for Pep Guardiola, it has been a very big one of uphill task for him to beat Pochettino right from Spain when he was with Espanyol, straight to PSG in France and back to England. I think Pochettino knows how to deal with Pep Guardiola very well. All of these and other stories on the show. But let's begin with this particular one, where it was not a good outing for Nigerian table tennis team at the World Table Tennis Championship in Busan, that is in Korea, South Korea, where this event took place. 8 slots for the Paris 2024 Olympics game, and at the end of it all, they were not able to make it out of the group stages. They were knocked out because of one man who is not there. That is Toriola now, who led the team after Quadri's absence. When he pulled out due to food poisoning, he had to pull out of this tournament, and it was it created a very big vacuum in the team. And at the end of the day, Segun Toriola led the team to Busan, South Korea. They couldn't make it out of the group stages. It's a painful one, like I said, 8 slots of the Olympics, Paris 2024 Olympics tournament. The tickets are accorded in this particular event. If we have made it out of the knockout stage, I think probably we would have been looking at picking one of the tickets to the Paris 2024 Olympics game. But so far so good. The team gave their best, but at the end of the day, they didn't make it out of the group stages. I have Abba Michael that will be joining me from Plateau State on the show this lovely morning. Abba Michael, welcome to 360 Sports on Trust TV. I know you had a very fantastic weekend, and I can see that on your face. But quickly, let's start with this story right from Korea, Busan, where our table tennis team didn't make it out of the group stage. Quadri withdrew because of the food poisoning and was not able to join the team, the party, to Busan, South Korea, and now we are knocked out. It's not a good one, because an Olympic ticket was at stake in this tournament.
Yes, I mean, it's a sad one for us. If you look at Aruna Quadri's antecedents, his track record, you will see that he has a knack for upsetting the top 10 players in the world. We saw him recently beat the world number 4. A few months ago, we saw him beat the world number 6. And then now that we needed him the most, he's not there to help Nigeria in our quest for.
Okay, if you will join us back there, because we're having issues with his audio quality. You heard it all. He was able to beat Hugo Caladron from Brazil, and it's a good one that the team gave their best because of
Aruna was fit enough to be in this.
But at the end of the day, they did not make it out of the group stage. We just wish him quick recovery, and for every other tournaments that will be coming up later, so that he can join up and give us that ticket the best we want to see. He is African #1 when it comes to table tennis. I think he's ahead of Masaref of Egypt and co, leading the African continent. He is ranked number 12, that is Quadri, number 12 in the world. So let's see how it goes for other tournaments. Like I said, I'll be coming up later in the year. And let's leave table tennis. If we're a little bit not happy with what happened in table tennis, now we'll be happy in the next story where African #1, Nigeria #1, Aruna Quadri retained his African title in the badminton championship right there in Egypt. It was a good one for Aruna Quadri, who did so well in the final. He defeated George Paul of Mauritius 2-1. The first set was 23-21. The second set 11-21, and the third set he had to blew George away 21-16 to retain his African title in the men's singles at the All Individual Championship 2024 in Egypt. It was a good one for Aruna Quadri. He's Nigerian #1 and African #1 also when it comes to badminton. Fantastic result, fantastic outing for Aruna Quadri right there in Egypt. We are happy because he's doing so well, and he has said he's going to put all he can to see he gets the Olympic ticket for the second time. This time around, was there at the Tokyo 2020 Olympics, but he couldn't hold his own. But this time around, he's hoping to have a better outing in Paris. But first, before he gets to Paris, he has to play all of these events that are tagged with Olympic ticket, and see he definitely is African #1, and will be looking forward to do so well in Paris come that is Paris 2024. The Olympics Games is just months away from now, right there in the city of Paris in France. So let's see how he's going to go about it. And congratulations to Aruna Quadri for doing so well in Egypt and coming out to retain his title against Paul George of Mauritius. 2-1 it ended. You heard it all. The first set he won it, the second set he lost, and then the last set, that's the third set, where he actually retained his title, was 21-16 against Paul George of Mauritius. Congratulations to Aruna Quadri for retaining his African badminton title. He still retained his status as African #1. So let's see how it goes at the end of the day. I don't know if Abba Michael is ready to join back to react to these and other stories that will be coming up on the show. So for Aruna Quadri, like I said, he's looking forward to do so well in Paris 2024, and where he himself is also looking forward to better his outing the last time he attended the Olympics in Tokyo 2020. All right, let's leave that story quickly, and let's come back home a bit and look at this particular federation. They are doing so well. Fantastic federation. If you ask me, one of the best and the brightest federation we have in Nigeria, that is the Nigerian Volleyball Federation, NVBF. Now, 12 players have been invited to camp. That is volleyball players. 12 of them have been invited to camp for the All-African Games. You know, the All-African Games will be starting by next month in Accra, Ghana. That is March. Precisely, we'll be hosting the All-African Games. It's just meaning African Olympics. Now, 12 players have been invited to recommence camp for the All-African Games, and we are looking forward to this team doing so well in the All-African Games. Probably also they will be looking forward to get the Olympic tickets at this particular game. And for the Nigerian Volleyball Federation, they have been doing so well when it comes to games, and when it comes to this particular federation, players' welfare, coaches' welfare, week in week, monthly, yearly. There are programs lined up monthly for the year for this particular federation, and they host event monthly and what have you. So that is the way to go. Keep your players in shape. Now, they just concluded the beach volleyball tournament that happened here in the city of Abuja. Now, players have been picked from that particular event. And, you know, we have the VC volleyball team of Life Camp here in Abuja, who is also doing well, producing players for the national team. So, 12 of them are to recommence camp ahead of the All-African Games in Ghana. I don't know if Abba Michael is ready to join us back, probably, so that we can have him and join us on the show. All right, when he's ready, he will be joining us. Let's quickly look at the NPFL, the Nigerian Premier Football League. Like I said from the onset, we had games over the weekend. It was match day 20 and actions all over the country. Teams winning and teams getting draw away, and fantastic one for some of the home teams who got the maximum 3 points. Now let's start with Heartland FC of Owerri and Kano Pillars. It was 1-1. Ibrahim Mustafa got Kano Pillars ahead in that game on the 29th minute before Oha Wume level things for Heartland at 90 plus in that particular game. Then Enyiba pipped Shooting Stars of Ibadan 1-0 at the Aba International Stadium. Sporting Lagos got the job done against Bendel Insurance 1-0. It ended. Rangers also pipped Aqua United at home at the refurbished Nnamdi Azikiwe Stadium 1-0. Bayelsa United beat Gombe United 2-0. And for Sunshine Stars, it was 1-1 against Kwara United in the Southwest Derby. Plateau United beat Lobby Stars, their neighbor, at the Jos Township Stadium. You saw one of their fixtures against Rivers United. 2-1 it ended against Lobby Stars of Makurdi. Rivers United, Doma United were looking as if they were going to get a draw in this game, but at the end of the day, Rivers United had to dig deep to get that 3 points. 3-2 it ended. And for Abia Warriors and Remo Stars, they played a goalless draw. And Katsina United pipped their neighbors also. We can call them their neighbors, Niger Tornadoes, 1-0 in that particular game. So it was a fantastic weekend for all of the Nigerian team. Though there's no away win, we had about two draws in match day 20 of the Nigerian Premier League. And for the other result, it was home that won all of the other games. So 2 draws in the match day 20 of the Nigerian Premier Football League. Let's quickly look at the table and see how teams are standing after those results in match day 20. Remo Stars still remain at the summit of the table because for Lobby Stars, they lost. If Lobby Stars has won, they would have toppled Remo Stars at the top of the table. But at the end of the day, both of them, Remo Stars drew their game. For Lobby Stars, they lost. So it is now 36 points for Remo Stars, who still remain at the top with 10 goal difference. Lobby Stars followed with 36 points. Enyiba on the third position with 35 points. Plateau United is now fourth with 34 points. Kano Pillars fifth with 33 points. Doma United is sixth with 32 points. Enugu Rangers have moved up to 7th position with 31 points. Bendel Insurance following with 30 points. And Katsina United is on the 9th position with 30 points. For Katsina United, they were a team that was struggling last season, but now this season they are doing so well. But Rivers United have moved up to the 10th position with 27 points. And let's look at the flip side of the table quickly. We have Abia Warriors, who are 11th on the table with -1 goal difference and 27 points. Shooting Stars of Ibadan is 12th with 26 points. Sporting Lagos is 13th with 24 points. And Kwara United is 14th with 24 points. Sunshine Stars of Akure is on the 15th position with 23 points. Aqua United is 16th with 21 points. Niger Tornadoes is 17th with 21 points. Bayelsa United is on the 18th position with 21 points. And we have Heartland FC of Owerri who have 18 points and -6 goal difference, 19. And Gombe United has occupied the position where Heartland used to be on the 20th position with -16 goal difference and 18 points. That is how things looks like in the Nigerian Premier Football League on match day 20. I think the Nigerian Premier Football League is looking so good as it stands right now. We are getting the maximum, the kind of result we want to see in the league, and that is the way to go. We are developing and hope, and probably we can build on this and move to the next level. All right, let's leave Nigerian shores. Let's leave the Nigerian Premier Football League and go straight to Europe, where there were actions over the weekend also in the EPL. Good games over the weekend for Manchester United. They have started the new year 2024 on a very good note. Despite the Luton Town troubling in that game, they were able to hold their own, and 2-1 ended against Luton Town. But let's look at the result of Sheffield United after the red card. They got red carded in that game, and Brighton left no stone unturned. 5-0 they hammered Sheffield United away, and then Brentford and Liverpool, it was 4-1 against Brentford. Liverpool scoring 4 goals there, and for Mo Salah coming back with a goal after the Egypt exit from the just concluded African Cup of Nations. For Arsenal also, they trashed Burnley 5-0. Fulham lost at home to Aston Villa 2-1. Newcastle United and AFC Bournemouth 2-2. Nottingham Forest beat West Ham United. Taiwo Awoniyi getting one of those goals there, and he was injured. We just hope that injury is not a bad one that will keep him out for long. Then Tottenham Hotspur lost at home to Wolverhampton 2-1 it ended, and Manchester City and Chelsea played a 1-1 after Sterling put Chelsea ahead before Rodri leveled things for Manchester City. And like I said, Pep Guardiola don't really know how to beat Mauricio Pochettino. So it continues, and let's see how it's going to go. And quickly, let's look at the EPL table. Let's look at the English Premier League table for match day 25. Liverpool remains at the top of the table with 57 points, 2 points ahead of Arsenal, who are second with 55 points. Manchester City third with 53 points. We have Aston Villa, who are fourth with 49 points. Tottenham Hotspur is on the 5th position with 47 points. Manchester United is now pushing for the top 4 finish with 44 points and standing 6th position. Brighton is on the 7th position with 38 points. We have West Ham United on the 9th position with 36 points, and Chelsea remains 10th with 35 points on the 10th position. Let's quickly go over to the flip side of the table. We have Wolverhampton Wanderers 11th with 35 points. Fulham is 12th with 29 points. Bournemouth FC is on the 13th position with 28 points. Brentford FC 14th with 25 points. Nottingham Forest is on the 15th position with 24 points. Crystal Palace is on the 16th position with 24 points. Luton Town 17th with 20 points, and Everton is on the 18th position with 19 points. Burnley and Sheffield United have the same number of points, but they have conceded more than each other. Burnley conceded 30 goals, and for Sheffield United, what it means is that they have minus 43 goal difference and 13 points. That means they concede more than 2 goals in every game they play. So far, so good, 25 games, and they have conceded 43 goals in the English Premier League also. All right, let's leave the English Premier League and go straight to La Liga. Let's quickly look at La Liga. There were games over the weekend in the Spanish La Liga. For Real Madrid, they dropped points against Rayo Vallecano 1-1 after Joselu in the 3rd minute put Real Madrid ahead in that game, but they couldn't hold their own, and Rayo Vallecano came back and they leveled things. It ended 1-1 in that particular game. Granada and Almeria also played a 1-1 draw. For Mallorca, they lost to Real Sociedad 2-1. Real Betis and Alaves played a goalless draw. Atletico Madrid hammered Las Palmas 5-0. Osasuna beat Cadiz 2-0. Celta Vigo lost at home to Barcelona 2-1. And Valencia and Sevilla played out a goalless draw. Let's quickly look at the La Liga table, where we have Real Madrid still remaining at the summit of the table with 62 points and 37 goal difference. Girona is second with 56 points. They've not played their own game. They have a game in hand. Barcelona is third with 54 points. Atletico Madrid is fourth with 51 points. Athletic Bilbao is on the 5th position with 46 points. Real Sociedad 6th with 40 points. Real Betis is 7th with 39 points. And we have Valencia on the 8th position with 36 points. Las Palmas is on the 9th position with 35 points, and Getafe is on the 10th position with -1 and 34 points. Let's look at the second side of the La Liga table for match day 25. Osasuna is on the 11th position with 32 points and -7 goal difference. Alaves 12th with 28 points. Villarreal is on the 13th position with 26 points. Rayo is on the 14th position with 25 points. Sevilla 15th position, 24 points. Real Mallorca is on the 16th position with 23 points, and we have Celta Vigo on the 17th position with 20 points. 18th position is Cadiz with 17 points, and Granada is on the 19th position with 14 points, and Almeria, despite that draw, continues to remain at the bottom of the table with just 8 points. That is how things went down in the Spanish La Liga. It was a fantastic weekend for the Nigerian Premier Football League, for La Liga, for the English Premier League, for every other leagues in Europe that over the weekend that came up. And for Nigerian players, they did so well. For Tayo Awoniyi, he got his 6th goal of the season in that game against West Ham United. He got the first goal, 2-0. It ended at the Nottingham Forest Stadium against West Ham United. And we just wish Tayo Awoniyi quick recovery from that injury. And for Espirito Santo of Nottingham Forest, he's also saying he hopes that Tayo Awoniyi injury is not something that will keep him out for long. He's just coming back, and he's coming back with a goal. For Mo Salah of Egypt, also resuming duties with the Reds, that is Liverpool, coming back from the Nations Cup exit. Now he got a goal over the weekend in that particular game against Brentford. 4-1 it ended, and it's looking good for all of our African players playing their trade in Europe. Nigerian players and co doing so well in their respective club. All right, on that note, we'll leave you with this the NPFL video. And sorry that Abba Michael could not join us back again because of his audio quality. We're having issues with him. Probably in subsequent edition, we'll be having Abba Michael back on the show. And that is it on 360 Sports from Trust TV. I am Emmanuel Fashemi. Say thanks for watching.